Hi everyone, happy St. Patrick's Day. I thought I would do a look today that had a little bit of green in it and a little bit of fun for a night out because I know everybody's going to be going out to enjoy the festivities that are going to be coming up this weekend. So let's just get started. I'll talk about this side just for a minute here. What I've gone and done is a very simple look with a really strong eyeliner. So the reason why I thought we would do this is because I wanted to do something that had the nakedness in here but yet such boldness. So we'll just get started, and the first thing that we're going to do is, we're going to use the MAC Painterly, and I'm just going to grab a nice flat brush. I'll go with MAC. What is this one? 252. So I'm going to be looking in the mirror over here, and I'm just going to take and swipe this all over the lid. And MAC Painterly Paintpot is can be used as a base, like a primer. So I'm going to grab a black eyeliner. Any black eyeliner will do. This one is Urban Decay Zero. Most of the time I like to use a waterproof eyeliner myself because when I get into the wind my eyes start to water, so there goes my black eyeliner, no matter how many times I set it with any powders or anything. So I'm just going to draw a line right on the base of my lid there, right at the lash line. Now, before I go any further before I touch the end of my eyes go down naturally. They're shaped in a downwards motion. They're almond, but they kind of tilt in a downwards. So I'm going to compensate for that, and I'm going to take my line up. And all I'm going to do is I'm not even going to fill in towards the edge of my eye. If you've got a nice shaped eye that doesn't go in a downwards motion, you could literally just follow your eye line and just bring that line straight out. But with mine, I need to stop before my eye starts going in that downward motion, because if I follow it, then it looks as though my eyes are very droopy. Nobody wants droopy eyes when they're going out to have some fun. So I'm just drawing that line, using my finger to kind of extend it a little bit, so I just sort of muss it up a bit. And I know you can see all these colors on my hand. I was trying to find a lipstick that I like to go with this look, and I always have such a hard time choosing a lipstick. I don't know why, probably because I have way too many colors. So I'm just going to fill in where I didn't touch in that downward motion of my eye. So I'm just going to fill that in, and I'm going to join this line with the bottom eyelash, just making that nice V right there. And I'm not going to line under my eye. I'm going to line the waterline because I want to keep the bottom part of my eye as clean as possible. So I'm going to take this black and I'm going to push it into my waterline. And this is where a nice soft pencil is going to come key. Nobody wants to be scratching this stuff into your eye. So a good eyeliner is very important. I know it costs a little bit extra money sometimes, but it is very worth it when it comes to the health of your eyes. So a little makeup trick too is to pull up your lid and to rub this nice soft black liner right into your lash line, and that helps fill in that lash line. So you've got this nice black line. Very striking, very fun. Now, because it's a liner, we need to set it. So I'm going to take a black, any black eyeshadow. I use NYX. I also have Carbon from MAC. NYX is nice and cheap, which is why I like using it on myself, because I saved my other stuff for my Pro Kit. So just take that with a nice flat, short brush and pat on that black color on top of your eyeliner, and that's what sets it and keeps it from fading or moving around. So all the way in, just little touches on it. So now if you're like me and don't draw the perfect point every time, no big deal. Grab a Q-tip and run it along the top, straight out, and then that point comes together quite a bit better. Another thing that you can do is you can also grab the brush that you used before with a little bit more of the Painterly Paintpot or whatever kind of liquidy or cream base that you use, and you can always tip the brush this way and just sort of run it on top part there to create that nice little point. So, and that did an even better job. Don't worry about looking perfect, because perfect lines are more for your liquid makeups, and we're not doing that. So next thing I've got is I've got this cream eyeliner or eyeshadow from Estee Lauder in this incredible green. It's called Precious Jade from Estee Lauder. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little brush like this. Most people would use this for a lipstick brush. And I'm going to run it on top of, just a little bit on top of that black that I've got going on. Not basically to about the center. And then I'm going to bring it into the corner and bring it down underneath the eye and run it almost to the outer edge, but to the, just stopping right where that color, your color of your eye stops. So I'm bringing that green. Like I said, we don't need perfection on this either, because this look is really great for going out. It's not perfect, it doesn't need to be, but it looks fabulous when it's done. So you're going to have that pop of green in the inner corner of your eye. Use your finger to kind of help blend it. You can grab a little brush too if you want. Okay, so we've got that cream color in there. Now we're going to take another little brush, like I said, something like this, kind of smaller, and grab whatever color of green that you like. I like this one. I'm going to put this one on over top to set it, because it is a cream. So all I'm doing is I'm pushing that color right onto cream green color that I put on before from Estee Lauder. And this one is a matte color, but good grief, I don't have the name in front of me. Sorry. I'll see if I can find it and put it down below. So now that I've done that, I've got this fabulous pop of color in between, or in the center, and it goes out to be just striking. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a gold. This one is from MAC. It's a super slick eyeliner in Pure Show. And I'm going to run it on the bottom part of that black point that we made, just to put a little bit of gold, because there's always gold at the end of the rainbow. So now that you've got that, you can see it just a little bit shining there. You can use, I'm going to pop it just in the tear duct area here too. You can use any kind of liner. This one's from Gosh. It's a nice gold one, so I think got a gold that you have hanging around. Now I'm not going to set this one with a powder because it could get messy, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. And then you can see that my eyebrows, I have gone and arched in a very strong motion. So I'm going to do the same on this side, and the reason why is because I want this look to be centered around my gorgeous green eyes, because it is Happy Irish Day, and there's no doubt that I am Irish. So I'm going to take a color that matches my eyebrows and push it in. Then I'm going to comb it through, and then I'm going to grab a much darker pencil, and I'm going to draw in that large arch. So I'm going to start from the top of this one, and you go straight up to make a nice line. So you make a peak right where your colored part of your eye stops and meets the white. That's where you stop, and then you come directly down to meet your natural brow. So it's quite the arch there, but with it being so strong, that's what helps this look really pop out. And I love a good strong eyebrow. That's what Marilyn Monroe had, and well, she's fabulous, so why not? So after I've done that, I'm just going to comb the color through again, just to make sure that I've got the little hairs kind of standing up, because you want it to look like you have eyebrows and not drawn on, even though they are. So now that I've done that, I'm just going to take my concealer brush that I used when I did my foundation makeup, and I'm just going to go down this one right here to clean up any extra color that happened to be there. You can draw them as long as you want, as non-arched as you want, whatever you like. So that is the look. I'm just going to take my brush that I can't find, that black one right here that I used, and I can see that there's a little bit of a separation between the two colors, so I'm going to stroke that black that's already on the brush, I'm not going to redip it, into that green, so that there's not much of a separation between the two colors. You want to blend it. That's better. And this eye here is the same thing. I didn't do it, so I'm going to do it on this one. So now that you've got that done, you can curl your lashes and give yourself a couple of coats of mascara to complete the look. I only put mascara on the top part of my eyes because I want my eyelashes on the top. I want everything to go up in this motion so that I look, I guess, a little cat-like and have those strong features. If I bring it down, it's just going to emphasize the down, and besides, I want the green to pop out. Where's my mascara? Anyway, so onto the lips. I'm going to choose a nude color because I've got such drama going on in my eyes. So I'm just going to trace with my lip pencil. Put on that nude color. If you feel like going all out, go ahead. Put some, a nice bright pink would be really cute. A red could be but you gotta watch that because you've got so much drama going on with your eyes. When you start adding too much, your face is just gonna look so full and it might get a little bit overdone. So, but it is your night out, so you choose. So I'm just gonna pick this one from Estee Lauder. It's a high gloss and it's in honey. I love this color. So I'm just gonna use, now that I've filled in my lips with a nude lip pencil, I'm just going to go over top with a nice gloss to help fill that in. I love this color so much. And I'm just going to grab a mascara here and start putting those eyelashes. So that is the look for your St. Patrick's Day. I hope you enjoy it. It's really fun and really funky. And I think that if you're going to go out and drink green beer, well, you might as well have a look to match. So, happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope everybody enjoys this look and have fun. I'll talk to you later. Bye.